Shalom. I'd like to say all praises, glory, and honor to Yahweh, Bahashem Yahushai, Bahashem Makal Kodesh. Double honors unto the apostles and elders of GMS, for the true leaders of Israel today, and salutations to my Akim who do this work in truth and sincerity, who are risking their lives and their freedoms to do so, as well as the scattered Israelites who come looking like the heathen but are not, by way of their forefathers' seeds who are Israelite men. The true name of the Most High is Yahweh, and his son's name is Yahushai, and the Lord's holy chosen people are the so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans, as we're the ones who suffer under the curses in the book of Deuteronomy. This is your brother Akali from the JMS Jamaica Kingston camp, and this video is about the mark of the beast prophecy, which is the mark chip. Alright, so y'all know what it is. In Revelation chapter 13, verse 16 and 17, where it says, "And he causeth all, both small and great, rich and poor, free and bond, to receive a mark in their right hand or in their foreheads, and that no man might buy or sell, save he that had the mark or the name of the beast or the number of his name." Alright, so this is the major prophecy that we're looking towards right now. Once this prophecy becomes fulfilled, then shall the destruction come and the deliverance of the elect of the nation of Israel. Alright, and all roads lead to the microchip. Every single move that is being made right now by this devil, the so-called white man, the Edomites who rule this wicked kingdom today, every single move being made is to fulfill eventually this prophecy. Okay, now we have the development of the digital dollar, which, I mean, articles have been coming out over, some time for the past few months about the idea of a digital dollar. We know that the digital yuan is out there, the Jamdex, Jamaican digital currency, which can be used as legal tender now, the first in the world. You have the Eastern Caribbean digital currency. You have the sand dollar, which is the Bahamas digital currency. You have the development of all of these central bank digital currencies around the world. And now you have Esau Edom using China once again as the reason why they need to make the move that they are going to in fact make, which is to launch the digital dollar. Now we have 11 hours ago, 6 hours ago, from the Wall Street Journal, U.S. lawmakers look to digital dollar to compete with China. Dollar versus yuan from Market Insider. U.S. lawmakers add urgency to digital dollar as rivals loom. Financial News London, Fed mulls digital dollar to take on China's ECNY, the digital currency. Okay, so that is what's going on right now. So let's just hit the Wall Street Journal. Is it free? Okay, it's free. U.S. lawmakers look to digital dollar to compete with China. The Federal Reserve is considering the ideal, but in no rush to join digital asset space race. Sure, it's the news is always like that from Esau Edom, and then suddenly it just hits, But it don't matter what they got to say in any article, because Yahweh Shemishai says that this shall be done, and as it says in the book of Isaiah, chapter 55 and verse 11, "So shall my word be that goeth forth out of my mouth. It shall not return unto me void, but it shall accomplish that which I please, and it shall prosper in the thing whereto I sent it." So the prophecy is going to come to pass, period. Okay, and we're seeing it right in front of our eyes, man. Okay, so Washington lawmakers are pushing the Federal Reserve to move swiftly toward issuing a digital dollar to combat steps from China and others they say could one day threaten the U.S. status as the global reserve currency. The bipartisan group of lawmakers, including Reps Maxine Waters and others, has sought for the U.S. to counter global competitors launching digital versions of their currencies. The House Financial Services Committee, which both serve on, might vote on related legislation as soon as next month. Ms. Waters has framed competition over new forms of central bank money as a new digital asset space race. The Biden administration and the Fed don't share a sense of urgency. Okay. Unlike private cryptocurrencies such as Bitcoin, a Fed-issued central bank digital currency would be backed by the U.S. central bank, just like the Fed backs physical currency, right? It will be the new legal tender. and be used as such the same way how Jamaica's central bank digital currency is being used as such at this moment in time, I believe. All right, so of course, typical style, they put it out there and then they have opposing views because they like to control the narrative from both ends, which is that it's a good idea to do that. You want to control the narrative on both ends so that you can ensure the chaos, and then their motto, order out of chaos. you know Okay, so that's what's happening, and this is Habakkuk chapter 2 and verse 3. For the vision is yet for an appointed time, but at the end it shall speak and not lie. Though it tarry, wait for it, because it will surely come, it will not tarry. And it's clearly speaking. It's literally right in front of your faces, man. The development of this system, okay? Heading towards the launch of the mark of the beast, which is that microchip, that hour of temptation. Alright, that period of time where literally you won't be able to buy or sell unless you're microchipped. Alright, we're coming to that time. Now, I want to take a look at this. When I type in digital dollar, the first thing that comes up is the digitaldollarproject.org, which I'm seeing last updated July 22nd, 2022, or whatever that's showing. Okay. It says, leading the discussion on a U.S. central bank digital currency, the Digital Dollar Project is a partnership between Accenture and the Digital Dollar Foundation to advance exploration of a United States central bank digital currency. The purpose of the project is to encourage research and public discussion on the potential advantages of a digital dollar, convene private sector thought leaders and actors, and propose possible models to support the public sector. The project will moderate programs with interested stakeholders to measure the value of and establish practical steps that can be taken to establish a digital dollar. A digital dollar would help future-proof the greenback and allow individuals and global enterprises to make payments in dollars irrespective of space and time. We are launching the Digital Dollar Project to catalyze a digital tokenized U.S. currency that would coexist with other Federal Reserve liabilities and serve as a settlement medium to meet the demands of the new digital world and a cheaper, faster, and more inclusive global financial system. Right? Sure. Okay. Anyway, it's the times that we're in, man. I just read that Habakkuk and it's clear to see. And actually, even just a little other quick update. Very minor things. France lets citizens add a digital version of their what? To their smartphone. Wow. Now remember, this microchip is going to be an all for one use, so everything is going to be tied to it. That's why you have digital IDs, digital currencies. That's why other forms of identification, such as this, this thing right here, is digitized and being attached to what? The smartphone. The smartphone is another medium that is being used to get people accustomed to this new way of life that is coming with the contactless payments, the swipe and go, swipe and go. Okay, it's all in the works. Finland to pilot digital passports. Okay, so digital passports for contactless cross-border travels. Once again, digital passports. Okay. Huawei Pay goes live in Italy. Huawei Pay, Google Pay, Samsung Pay, Apple Pay. Same pay, contactless payment using the different technology, NFC mobile payments, see, digital wallet, and use it to make in-store near-field communication mobile payments. Okay, and don't forget the RFID technology is tied into this as well, right? Helsinki Regional Transport to roll out validators that support both contactless and QR fare payments. Just some more right there. This is just for the month of August so far. From this website, more than 160,000 stores worldwide will support contactless mobile self-scan shopping by 2027. They got their goals. Agenda 20, whatever they want to call it, agenda whatever they want to just rename it. But you can see their goal, right? Moving towards this mobile self-scan shopping, contactless kind of situation. Then global digital wallet spend to exceed 12 trillion by 2026. Once again, that's their goal, moving towards this, getting people used to it. You want to get the majority of the people used to this way of being, so that when it is that they come down on a, you know, in a certain kind of way, they have a lot of the people already just comfortable with the idea of living this kind of way, and then being microchipped as well to continue living this kind of way. Okay, but the elect of the nation of Israel will not bend the knee. Okay, so you know that's just it, just a few little things, you know. But overall, oh, Greece rolls out digital ID cards and driving licenses. I maybe even brought this out in a previous video, but you can see where it is that the world is moving towards, and it's all based on prophecy. All right, so that's just what it is. The main thing was this announcement by America, you know, that it's in the pipeline and it's well on its way. All right, so with that, I'd like to say all praises, glory, and honor to Yahweh Shemishah Bashim Kodesh. What abad Babal Shalom.